Yeah, that's not good. That's a long way up there. You better come down here and help me. That didn't exactly go to plan. We just hit Chichester State Forest for a weekend four-wheel drive trip. It's Saturday, we didn't get here till sort of 4 o'clock in the afternoon, and we decided to take on one of the tracks before we head to camp, and we were stuck about 100 metres up it on a rutted out slippery bit, diffed out, and I've tried it second gear low range flat and gone nowhere. The sun is sort of just going down now, so it's a decision of whether we winch and keep going, but it's nothing like this for the next K or two, so we'll probably be out here for a while, or we turn around and maybe just head for camp. We just backed out of that track and we're gonna go find a camp because it's like 4:30 now. It's sun's just about going down out here in the bush. It'll be pitch black dark in an hour, 45 minutes. So try and get a bit of firewood and find a camp spot, and we'll hit the tracks tomorrow. We woke up to quite a very cold winter's wet rainy morning this morning. It's sort of coming in rain now. It wasn't too bad when we first woke up. The sun was in and out, but now it's coming in a little bit of rain. We ended up after we came off that track yesterday, we found some nice firewood and just head down to camp. There's 4 main campgrounds in this area, all sort of big nice open grassy areas. It was just an insane amount of people. Like for the middle of winter, I guess, because we're sort of only a few weekends into when we can camp again from COVID, so everyone's pretty keen to still get out there. The last time we camped at that spot, we camped at Telagiri campground. Last time we camped at just the one next to a Currawong, and we were the only ones there. This time we were like jammed in amongst a crowd of people everywhere. It was crazy. We're gonna head out towards that same track we did yesterday and try and get through it today. May have to do a little bit of winching, and since it is starting to rain a bit now, it's probably going to be even more slippery. Here we go, back for round 2 on these very wet and slippery ruts. It doesn't even look that bad, but you just seem to like bottom out. You can just see there where I was dragging up yesterday. Alright, here we got this first little bit, which isn't too bad. Hit it second gear flat. Hold on. Woo! And we're up today. Oh, that was hectic. Jeez. Yeah, right. First go, made it. First go, send. Go down and get that. That was heaps better today. I made that. only just made it was second gear and it was nearly on the red line, just flooring it as it was dragging that rear diff up. Dad's up now with the slightly smaller tyres and the no rear diff lock, so I don't know. Definitely should probably be more interesting, but you know, may make it. That's the thing with these tracks, like you can just look at them and you just don't know. You don't know if you're gonna make it or not. Yeah, that's what mine was doing, and that's what I said your problem would be, because you got slightly smaller tyres. Yeah, it's not so much traction, it's just the clearance. Yeah. Oh, I pull you up? Yeah. I'm thinking I'll just go snatch, because it's not that real technical rock stuff, so you can give a bit of force and momentum and pull and you're not going to really do any damage, and that way it's kind of quicker and easier. I can leave it set up to quickly pull him again, because there's more bits like this, so I can winch and then I can pull him rather than doing 2 winches, which is a fair bit slower. We've got all the gear here, so I'll put a bridle. I'll do a double pull, put the bridle, so I'll do 2 recovery points on the back of mine, 2 on the front of his. Soft shackles, bridle, get the kinetic rope out. They're a bit less impactful than slut straps, the kinetic ropes. That's the good thing about this rear bar, it has the 2 recovery points. And then this way we'll just leave all this set up for the day. Get it all out and ready now. Quite easy, pulled him up there without a drama. That's the thing, like, you don't really want to be doing that in technical rock stuff, but in this muddy slippery stuff it's fine. Yeah, that was easy, it has no dramas, it's all wet and muddy now. I'm just going to chuck this in the back and it's just a very quick hookup, because there's a good chance we'll need to do it again on this track. It's so slippery, and then it's just clearance, like you're dragging your guts the whole way up these ruts, so it really slows you down. Here comes Dad now. It was close. I don't think you'd be able to go. I couldn't go from there either, because you're sitting on your guts now. You got to go back down again. Yeah, go right back down to the mud hole down the bottom. I reckon he's gonna floor it this time. What's he doing with the lock? He's going to give it one more go, because he said he didn't know. It's so hard to tell when you're in the car, but he had that bit of right hand lock and it is like forcing his wheels the wrong way, trying to climb up out of that rut. If he just holds it straight, there's nothing else you can do but hold it straight. So if he holds it straight and holds that straight traction, that's going to give him every chance. So do one more go of just roaring up straight, rather than there was that little bit of fight there that was holding him back. Still didn't work. Oh man, I'm getting hot out here. Just quickly go back and pull him up. As I said, we got the stuff ready to go now, so if you just winch, it takes forever. This is quite quick. I'll get this done in a few minutes. Winch is 10-15 minutes minimum. Okay, here we go, pull number 2. I'm going to back down a little bit and take the tension off that rope. I'm not going to put my rear locker in just because about that impactful force and everything I need to.
Yeah, I'm on the money, Cuz. Brakes off, locks are in.
Check is all good. I'm going to go first gear, low range, 2,500–3,000 revs. And yep, we're ready to go. Nice and easy, couple of minutes and we're on again. Pull him up over this next bit and then we'll disconnect. Look at this. Just getting slushier and slushier as we go up here. Those ruts get big up in front of us there again too. One more go, otherwise I'm gonna have to winch this bit. The ruts are deep here and you gotta launch up over a hump here. I tried second, I'm considering trying third here if I can get it in it. No, I'm going one more go. I just gotta get it into third low. Obviously not third high. Whoa. That was third gear low, just flat. I hit red line there. I'm gonna blow this car up in a minute. Oh wow.
Who decided to go this way, not me?
No. Yes.
Still see this is funny if I hadn't done all that motocross and then as a young fella.
So that was third gear, like flat.
Yeah.
Like I hit red line here.
Yeah, you needed that speed.
Yeah. And that bump there isn't as bad as you think.
This one here?
Yeah, like I went over that in third.
Right.
It doesn't seem to jar too much. I went over that third at like 2,500 revs, and then after I got the front over that, I just hit it. But yeah, you could try and come the high line the whole way up if you want. That stuck right down the bottom there. You got caught the ruts on that bit are real deep. You got caught out back down the bottom there. I can't come back out down over this bit. I had to power up. Otherwise I'm going to get stuck. So it's either winch or the other option, which is what we're going to do, I think, is he's got another kinetic snatch rope. So we'll join them together using a soft shackle. So then we'll have 2 snatch ropes, that way I can pull him from up the top here where I am, because if I come back down I'm done for. We just came up short with the 2 ropes. So we're going to put a tree trunk protector in there, which isn't the preferred method, but it's all joined by soft shackles. Don't ever join this stuff by hard shackles, that's an absolute nightmare waiting to happen. It's all joined by soft shackles, and as long as you have some form of kinetic stretch energy in the system, then it should be alright. We just took the tree trunk protector, pulled another bit, took the tree trunk protector out of the loop, that way it's just 2 snatch ropes joined together by a soft shackle. And then we'll keep pulling. It's all happening out here today. Moving at all, or are you just fully stuck?
Not moving in the slightest.
Okay, one more go, and if you don't move we'll have to go for a winch. You could see then when I was trying to pull him, just nothing was happening. He's not moving at all. Couldn't go backwards either, so we could get a momentum rolling. He's just fully bellied out there where I had trouble getting up. So tried a couple of times, nothing happened. Now we gotta grab the winch out, and this tree right there, so winch him up this bit, keep going. You can hear the main road right there. This track runs parallel to the main road. How's this one look?
Well, yeah, not murder altogether.
Those ruts look a bit nasty there.
It's dragging that slush on them that slows you.
Look at that climb, but
Yeah.
that's a fair climb there.
Yeah.
Alright, the rain just started and we're about to hit a wild bit. So things could get interesting here. We got into a mud hole followed by just a straight up the hill with monster ruts, like a long one. So it has just started pouring rain. I'm stuck. We got a monster muddy clay hill climb in front of us. We kind of just we need to winch me now. On this bit I can't get up it. We're kind of holding off to see if this rain drops off a bit rather than trying to winch in a pouring rain. I don't know how we're going to go there. Like the car was just burying trying to get up here. There's the diff where it's been dragging, it just won't do it. And look how slippery this is getting now. And my car's there, obviously. I'm just going to get Dad to try and drive up this bit, see if he can get to there, and then we'll worry about winching me. Oh, we set up the winch in the rain. Winching up out of this mud hole here and this rutted out bit. And then I'm hoping that I'll be able to drive after here. Otherwise things are going to get long. Alright, that's me up all that bit. So that's where I winched down there, and then I managed to just scrape up through those ruts. I've just floored it up to here, and now I'm stuck in this, well, not stuck, but I've stopped in this mud bit before we have to winch the next bit. Look at that, jeez. It's gonna be a long day. Oh, it's not a long track, but so surely it can't be too much further, but I hate saying that now, because every time I say, oh yeah, we're out, we're nearly out, there's just another bit. Oh, Dad's gonna get through that bit now where I just winched up, so he'll be winching up that too. Turn this car off. I was just kind of letting it cool down a bit after I was flooring it on those revs. This is how slippery it is. Jeez. And now hit it. That is me up there. You can just see it just dragged the whole way up. There's no way I was driving that. Dad will come up next to just try and drive to that bit. I'll set up the winch already, and I'll just pull it up out of his way as he drives, and then we'll winch him up that bit, and then I'm thinking this is the last major obstacle on this track. These ruts are so deep, it's so slippery out here. Alright, we're up the worst bit hopefully. We'll keep going and see what happens. There's still ruts here. Dad's got to get up over that bit, which I don't know how we go because I struggled. And it all looks okay in front of us from here. last bit. I'm up the whole top of that hill. That straddling of that rut was pretty hectic. That's going to give it a go now. No, oh my god. Okay, what's he trying to roll it? Jeez. Yeah, I just didn't quite go as far. You try to roll your car. Hard right hand down and come back. Keep coming if you can. Yeah, as far right hand down as you can. Whatever as far as possible. Yep, keep coming, keep coming. Keep coming, keep coming. Stop. Left hand down. Go. No, a bit more right. Yeah, go. Yes. Nah, I held out from there. That's what I did. Then my back one followed the front one. You're out of the ruts. Try hold it. Yeah, go. They're just yelling at each other in the end. Oh, alright, we're up. There's a little dent on mine there. Must have hit the bank. How was when we were both towing, like the rope was on and we were just like both flooring it up all those ruts?
Oh, it was excellent. I was loving it. Yeah, that ended up fun. I reckon a good way to kill a day.
Yeah. Finally up the top. Started that track at, what time did we start? At 9 o'clock?
Yeah, a bit after, shortly after 9.
9, and it's nearly 2 now. Now how long is that track? K and a half, 2 Ks?
Yeah. Yeah, with this on it, 2 Ks.
But like the bit we did was less than a kilometre. Like, so it took us 4.5 hours to do a kilometre. That was an insane day. We just put up now. We're going to have a bit of lunch here on the side of the road, and then we'll head towards maybe even a freezing cold swim in the winter and a camp.
I'm overwhelmed by this new eatery in my camp van here. I normally used to get out of the car and sit on the ground and try and put everything together, but this nearly feels kitchen-like at home.
So you like the new setup?
Yeah, it's...
You got the drawer, table, fridge. It's so easy when it's all there to access as well.
And it turns out this covers it. If you're getting a bit of rain, you can go in and out here a bit. You haven't got to panic on shutting it all the time of night if it's a bit of a rainy night.
How do you like our new drawer system, Kai? You didn't even listen to what I said. Who's going to clean up all these ropes, Kai? You? I'll just quickly show on the map where we are. This is the town of Dungog. And then we came out Main Creek Road onto Frying Pan Creek Road. And then this is where all the camps and tracks are in there. That's where we camped last night at that Talagiri campground. And then this morning, this track we've done runs just along the edge here. It's not on this map, but you come to this intersection here, it turns off left and runs along the edge of that road there. Now there's another track that goes where we are now. There's another track that goes straight down in there. There's a few tracks in this area here, and then back up the other side of these campgrounds, a couple more tracks. There's quite a few tracks if you just drive these main roads all through this area. 4 big awesome campgrounds, and yeah, all out in the Chichester State Forest. And then there is the other one over here, so you have to come sort of back out and then over to the other one, and that's where Ladies Well is, and some more campgrounds and Mount Allen and stuff over there, and there's a bit of four-wheel driving out there too. And then this is the map that I was just using then, Lower North Coast Forest map. Barrington Tops, Bulladeel, Atari, Menning. Now it doesn't give heaps of detail, but it gives a good overview of you to sort of look at the whole area. Can't remember where I got it from. I bought it online somewhere. If you search it up online, you find it.
So don't feel alone. I wish I could go back to the 1900s. I wish I could go back.
decided to make our way through to the other Chichester State Forest to Ladies Well. That way we can have a swim there and check out this beautiful creek river system there. We'll have a swim and freeze to death, and we'll camp there. No, we're not going to do any more forward driving days. It's about 3:30 now. We should be there pretty soon, and we'll set up and get the fire going. The sun's come out now, which is nice. It's quite a nice view around the farmlands and mountains as we head back in towards there. Made it through, Kai. You gonna have a swim? Made it through Ladies Well. This water is going to be absolutely freezing, but I want to have a swim because I'm muddy and stinky from the day. Now this is the middle of winter, and just up the mountain there is Barrington Tops, and they were saying it could be snowing up there today, so that's how cold this water is going to be. I'm cold already. Here we go. Such a beautiful spot here, especially when there is sunshine here and when the water is a little bit warmer and the air a little bit warmer. Anyways, there's campsites all along this river here, so we're going to go find a camp now. The weather's not looking too bad at the moment. There's a bit of blue sky and clouds and various things up there. Not sure if it's going to rain or not rain, but hopefully clear up. We're just back up from the swimming spot, back down the road, half a K or something, and it's not busy tonight, which is good, unlike last night, which is packed. There's only one other camper over there, 100 metres away or so. Then we've got all this area we're going to set the fire going and warm up before it starts freezing. Even though there's a fireplace right there, I still use a fire pit just because the fireplaces often have rubbish and bits of plastic in them and start stinking when you burn. And this keeps it nice and small up off the ground, nice little heat and easy to cook on. Dad always cooks his dinner on the fire. You got the little cooktop, and I cook toast and stuff on it as well. Just going to cook up a curry tonight, given how cold it is. Stole Dad's table out of the back of his car, since he's got one permanently in there now, and we both always seem to forget one. I've got the rice cooking on the fire, cutting up a few veggies and stuff here now. And now I'm going to use my induction cooktop, which I haven't used to cook dinner before. So I've got it plugged into the inverter in the back there, and we'll turn it on in a second. We'll cook all the veggies and curry and stuff in this, see how that goes. So I'll turn that on, so work out what setting to put it on.
99.
That's no on, minus. This thing seems to be not working anyway. I don't know what it's doing, it's just beeping at me.
Or maybe put the thing on it. Boiling.
Oh, yeah, true, smart.
You got to do it on your phone.
What do you mean?
No, you have to have something on it.
Yeah, duh.
Oh yeah, I got
Why
you. You
not?
needed to put the weight of the ingredients in the pan on it.
Yeah, I thought it wasn't going to work, but you got to actually sit your frying pan on before it'll work.
Don't come from me.
I can keep an eye on it on my phone there of how much power it's drawing and stuff. Yeah, this is what I got in my new dual battery system. An induction cooktop rather than using gas. So just plug it in the inverter and away it goes. That way you're not using an open flame in bad fire conditions. Gas doesn't work really well when it's freezing. This is nice and easy. You don't have to carry around gas bottles. I'll just be interested to see sort of how it goes when you cook a whole meal and how much power it does use of your battery and stuff. So that's on a medium setting, using about 1200 watts. And then if I keep powering it, yeah, I'm going to drain my battery in 48 minutes. So you obviously can't cook super long on it, but I'm not going to need that time anyway. I'm actually going to turn it down, which will reduce power because that's got plenty of heat now. Right, my battery's still on 86%. We're drawing there at a lower heat now, around 1000 watts voltage current. Consumed 14 of my 100 amps. We've still got 49 minutes remaining drawing all this power, plus I'm charging a couple of things as well. Alright, our rice is ready. Yeah, that seemed to work good. Rice, curry, nice, quick and easy. That's a 1800 watt cooktop running through the 2000 watt inverter. It's a Safari cooktop, and yeah, I don't know, seemed to cook dinner all good. You definitely wouldn't be able to run it for hours. You cook about your half-hour dinners on it, and then that'll still give me power to run the fridge and charge my camera gear and that through the night. If I was cooking long dinners, I'd have to do it on the fire or something. Woken up to a very cold winter windy morning, but it's still great to be out here. Beautiful spot, and we got the whole place to ourselves as well. No one else around. There's one, as I said last night, there's one camp up there a bit further. That river system that runs along all these campgrounds, the Allen River, is just absolutely amazing. The water's so clear. It just drops down all these little waterfalls as it runs all the way along here, and you got these big open swimming holes. In summer, like when it's warm and sunny, you just love to spend the whole day along that river. Now there is some four-wheel driving in this area, sort of along these campgrounds out the back there, up towards the mountains a bit. There's a few four-wheel drive tracks. I may have a bit of a drive around there this morning. I'm just chilling at camp here and trying to stay warm by the fire. I was just also looking at my dual battery system, see how much power it used after last night and this morning and everything. So it's down on 37%, so it's 100 amp hour lithium battery, so I can use about 80 amps safely, and I've used 63, so I got 17 remaining, but that's using that cooktop to cook dinner. I've charged my drone battery twice, I've charged my laptop, I've charged an iPad, I've charged a GoPro, I've charged 3 camera batteries, I ran my camp lights off it for about 4 or 5 hours, my fridge has been running on it the whole time. So it's not too bad. It's putting out now because I'm still using the inverter now. I'm actually, the laptop and drone battery is still, they're nearly done, but they're still finishing off now. So it's using sort of 10.3 amps per hour at the moment. That's why it's using a fair bit. It's so good with this app, but how you can just sort of keep an eye on everything, and I'm sort of, this is only my second camping trip away using it, so I'm sort of learning how much I can use and how it all works. I use a lot of power, as you can see, so it's good for one night. If I didn't use that cooktop, it would have lasted a lot better. That cooktop probably through cooking dinner, probably used like 20-30 amps or something cooking dinner. Yeah, just running the fridge and lights and like charging a phone or something, you get 2 to 3 days out of it easy, but with I'm using my inverter and everything, it's good to last through the night and that. But then I'd have to do driving today or run the solar blanket to get power back into it. Super happy with it though, definitely works a lot better than the AGM system I had before. This is a little swimming spot just down in front of where we camped. As I said, there's just like waterfalls and big holes all the way along this river system. Gonna have a quick swim, freeze my ass off, and then we'll get out of here. I forgot to bring my swimmers down, so I'm just gonna have to swim in my undies. I'm gonna have to swim in my undies.
How do you forget your goddamn swimmers?
Well, we're going for a swim, so of course I'd forget them.
Oh, yeah.
I swear that's even colder than yesterday. My whole body just like froze up and I got a brain freeze and everything's numb. You never ever feel worse after a swim, but you always feel so much better. Had a swim, froze to death, packed up camp, and now we're going to take on 1 or 2 of these tracks out the back of camp for an hour or 2, and then we'll head home at lunchtime. Reminds me very much of yesterday. Rutted out, muddy hill climbs. Mud hole, straight up a hill climb. A little bit of depth to it too. It's got a hard bottom, but it is a bit deep. It's going to be second gear, full send.
Okay.
Hold on. Nice. I wonder if I can get back out. Find out.
Are we in water right now?
Yeah. Maybe that's a bad idea.
Agreed.
That's stuck back down the hill as well.
Well, at least you know that you did better than him.
There was the water coming at me. Off your car.
I think I'll do the smart thing and go a different way. Because I'm not getting through that. Dad's definitely not getting through that. And Dad's still stuck down the hill there on another bit. So maybe we'll try a different track. Because otherwise this might not go well for us. You have to like hold some power, it's slippery. Took a little track around that one to me back up onto it. But as you can see, it's so slippery out here. Like, obviously it rained yesterday. The wind and sun's already dried the surface up, but just underneath that is that red clay, which is it's like an ice skating rink, like no traction. I don't know, just power back with a bit left and right. Oh, that's funny.
That's a bit of footage, buddy.
How'd it going then? You had smoke coming out the back of it.
Yeah, was it? Yeah.
A little bit, not much.
Yeah. That was excellent. That was that bit of automatic going to work there.
I thought once you fell out of that, fell down in that rut with the back wheel initially,
Yeah.
then you're done for.
Yeah, it was grabbing gears. And that got it into third and got it moving.
Yeah. We got another nasty one in front of us here now. I'm trying to work out whether I want to try and straddle it or not. It's definitely going to be quite a scary climb up there and there. It was all pretty soft, like there wasn't anything hard in there. Because I went second, I tried my first hit, I went second. And then my second hit, I went third low. And it didn't, I don't know, to me it felt like pretty smooth. Yeah.
I'll watch you on all this stuff.
Yeah,
Am I
just
straight now.
just go a tap, yeah, a little bit more. Yeah, that's better aim for you.
So I just done it from the get-go.
Yeah, just hit it.
Do that first hit, did you?
Yeah, I didn't know, but you did better than I expected.
It's the automatic gearbox.
Yeah,
I can guarantee you. It's just whacking gears.
yeah. I think that's the worst of this uphill bit, and then we drop back down that one to camp, which is like a whatever.
That one I looked at this morning.
Yeah, you drop down to camp, it's, you know, whatever, 700-800 meters down the side of the
You
mountain.
nearly have to winch down. Longer strokes, mate. So what you do is start here and try and go long strokes all the way. And don't be in a hurry with them. And make sure you keep it in the cut. Don't try and screw it in the cut. See how your cut's there? Don't be screwing all the time. And go long. And when you're coming back, lighten up coming back. And then press going forward. Yep, try that. Yeah, that's it. And just build off that.
We got a tree down over the track here. I was actually hoping there'd be a tree down somewhere so I could test out my new silky handsaw. We got this massive 500 katana boy. Look how big this one is compared to yours.
Dude, it's like mine's like a combat knife and yours is like a sword.
So we got these from Drifter. So I got these Japanese made handsaws. Kai got a little, show you a little one. Kai got a little one there as well.
Mine's a combat knife and yours is a katana.
And I got this big one,
Katana.
massive one, which is like a big sword.
Yeah, you've got a katana and I've got a combat knife.
These are for obviously track clearing. They work really well on live vegetation, but the teeth on this are just absolutely insane. So this is quite a big tree. You could get a chainsaw, but I want to test this thing out and see how it goes.
Oh god, yeah, that makes it way easier. Jeez, what the hell is that thing?
It was like 3 strokes and it went through.
What the hell?
Oh wow, that's insane.
My god. I guess the katana works well.
Guess throw yours in the bin. Oh my goodness.
Okay, I think at this point you need to go like maybe cut about there.
Look how sharp this thing is.
Incredible, eh? Look at
Oh, camera.
I think this thing is.
You don't even need to take a chainsaw anymore. That's like a chainsaw. This thing is actually insane. I swear it works as fast as a chainsaw. So I could just cut through stuff like that in a dozen strokes. Yeah, we're just coming back down off this mountain now. We sort of went up and around, oh geez, the top of it a bit. Coming back down, and it is very, very, very slippery. There's not much you can do except, oh my god, go where the track takes you, and I don't like this bit here. I wish I had my seatbelt on right now. Okay, that's bad. Yeah, that's not good. That's a long way up there. Is that gonna come? You better come down here and help me. I didn't really want to go where I went then. That's just where I went sliding. I need Dad to tell me how bad this angle is. That feels rugged. Real rugged. Yeah, well, it just started feeling pretty tippy.
Yeah.
Okay, so a little bit of an issue. As we more closely assess the situation, I thought it was just on the rock slider, but it's actually touching the door there, and it started bending the door in a little bit, which is upsetting. So we're going to pull me back. Got a winch extension rope onto Dad's winch, and then we've tied Dad onto a tree up there using another winch extension rope, otherwise he's just going to slide forward, and then we'll try pull me back and see how it all goes. Alright, Dad's going to try and pull me back up here, and we'll see how much damage we've done. Not too happy. I didn't. Yeah, this is the problem. It's just so
Have you got that single two-way you can give Malachi to run up to me?
Yeah, it's moving. It's just going to be all real slow because it's all under like multiple ropes and extensions and that. But yeah, just keep holding it. That was working. Yeah, I'm moving now. I'm finally coming backwards. I was coming only up before, but now I'm coming backwards. Yeah, that's good. That's yep, we've had a success. We're gonna have to keep going yet, but yeah, this is worked out good. I think that's alright. Yeah, Just tinted it in there a bit. Yeah. Alright, I'm a little bit not as stressed. Now I've just done a little dent on the front bit there, but that door which had sort of started caving in has popped back out and looks like I've escaped that damage free. Thankful for rock sliders, like they keep you out from banks as well. They've sort of pulled me back up. I'm not going to roll. I haven't done the whole side of my car, and I put a little dent there, but that's not the end of the world. Little dents don't worry me, I get them all the time. I just didn't want the whole two doors pushed in. Good, lucky we pulled back. If we had gone forward, it really would have done it in. So thankfully I had Dad here. If I had been on my own, then I really would have been having a bad day, because I would have had to probably just go forward and do the whole side of my car in. Now we just got to try and get me out of these ruts.
More? Yeah, right. And I can take it. If we can get up higher, we may be able to come out of those ruts.
We got me most of the way back up the hill, like it's all good. The problem we have now is I just cannot get out of these ruts, like it's just so slippery. And if I go straight back down, I'm going to end up back where I was before. So I don't know, we just got to keep, we might have to get me all the way back up out of it. just gotta hope it holds. Like, you're right in the middle, but see what happens. You can only follow where your middle's taking you. You can't get over where you want to be, and that's no good to you anyway. You're in the perfect line now. You're too far over if you go over there, so you're good. You just got to hope it holds. You might, because like if you're just braking, it's just going to keep sliding. You might have to drive it. Yeah, no, don't brake. Okay. Yeah, you have to try and get out where I did. Okay, stick.
I'm in the hell position you're in now, eh?
Yeah.
And I'm going to be scraping the bank same as you were.
Well, yeah, I only think that's going to happen.
Do we need to bar that bank away while it's free?
I don't know if you want to try and get out of it.
By going right?
Yeah. And then if not, brake before you get to that, and we might be able to bar it down or something, I don't know. Yeah, so another metre and then you're going out. You're gonna have to hit your foot on the accelerator. No. We're really having fun out here again today. So this one hill caught us out. Up the top it's very narrow and there's two ruts and you can't get out of them from the top, so you can't get over here or there or anywhere else. Dad had the same problem as me. So he's gonna come down that same hole I did. We're just gonna fill it up with logs and sticks. And I'll smash the bank out. I've just got a bar and a hammer, and then we'll see how we go from there.
That bank might sort of break away from here, Tyler.
Yeah, well that's why I started, like it's already a bit wobbly.
Right, oh, is it?
Yeah.
Oh.
This is taking the edge off the bank.
Yeah. Leave the lock where it is?
Yeah. Yeah, they're all good. Ah, made it down. Worst hill ever. Last little section, ruts, mud hole, and monster ruts all the way down to the main road where I've made it, or out of here. Yeah. Look at the river.
You do that too?
Yeah. No. Oh, that'd really top it off if you're stuck now. You're on your belly is the problem. It's not so much your wheels off the ground. Made it back out of there. Awesome weekend. We're on the sort of dirt road back out of that Allen River now. We just pulled up at Boot Hill, which is, I don't know if somewhere it's been named Boot Hill, but a massive fence line full of shoes that everyone's left here. Just gonna have a bit of lunch here and then we'll air up and make the drive home. Cars still seem to be in one pieces so far. I got a few extra little dents, and other than that it's all good. Alright. Woken up to a cold, winter's windy morning there.